So,
Right
Kyle,
on.
who trained you?
Rob Fuego did, and he's my trainer for Squared Circle Training. And then there's this guy called Chris Garvin who I went to a few classes of his at a place called Figure Four in Bradford.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I would say Squared Circle, Rob Fuego trained me along with Jordan Marquez and Sebastian Schwab and a little bit of Ashley Six in there and
Oh, wow.
yeah, a little bit of who else was there? Well, guys that were in my class were guys like Shane Saber and John Greed and Gabriel Fuerza and Von
Oh, no.
Vertigo and all those guys. So while I was going there, those guys were going there too. So I learned a lot from them because they had been going longer than me. Well, Vertigo and Greed had been going longer than me, so I
Yeah.
learned from them as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been wrestling for?
Well, I would say that it was like 20 it was 2012 that I started training. I had my first battle royal when I was 2013. Or no, later than 2012 in December. 2013 in September was my first match in front of an audience against Shane Saber in Hamilton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, a good 12 years.
Yeah, but like there was a big gap in there where I didn't do much wrestling at all because I had been like discouraged from like doing it, if that makes sense. And like
Yeah.
I was a teenager and stuff too, right? So I was learning how to be an adult and I still don't know how to be an adult, so I'm still learning. But I would call my wrestling career probably is about a 4 year career at this point, maybe 5 year career at this point. Because I'll
Okay.
say that I started as that Kyle in 2020. So I might as well have started my career in 2020. So
Now, seeing your wrestling, it's so technical. It's so good that you could
oh
wrestle a technical style. So, I'm curious, why deathmatch wrestling?
just because I love it so much, and I got the opportunity to do it back in the pandemic for No Ring North. I got the opportunity as long as I provided a space in order to film and all this other stuff that I was in charge of doing for that particular show. I got to wrestle on the show, and it was great. And I could say that the bug had bit me then, but like I'd always loved ECW and CZW and all of those things, and I love watching death matches on YouTube since I was in high school. So,
Yeah.
uh, the fact that I took to it, and people can see me grow in the deathmatch world because I had almost no offense in my first few matches because I wasn't exactly sure what to do. And then you can see my offense kind of build throughout the years of watching me wrestle. So it's kind of cool.
So, you recently built Neo Diamond Cutter in the shitstorm. What's
Yeah.
next for Kyle?
Oh, I don't even know yet, man. I'm hoping to go stateside again at some point for something cool. I'm not sure what or when or whatever, but um, I know that Canadian Deathmatch is going to Hamilton at the Germania Club, and I'm most likely going to be part of that show, so that's cool.
See, I was gonna say, where can we see you next? But I guess there.
Yeah, there and anywhere whenever New Beginnings has shows, I'm usually able to be on those, which is great. They're my home training place. I'd call them for sure. I love New Beginnings and everybody that trains there. So, and I kind of been there since the beginning when they first started up and until now. So, I would call that my home promotion. So whenever they have something going on, I really do try to make it.
So,
and
Will,
uh
Will,
and FPW, Frantic Pro Wrestling, they're having a new one what's in September, I think, or something. I'm not sure what that holds for me, but anytime there's a Frantic Pro Wrestling show, there's usually a Blood on the Fur title defense.
yeah.
Here, I'll show you the Blood on the Fur right now. Where there it is, sitting
Oh,
up on the mantelpiece.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite movie, Kyle? It's Will.
My
It's
favorite
Will.
movie?
Will.
Oh my gosh, here I might have it. Have you ever heard of a movie called Rules of Attraction?
Yeah.
That's what I call my favorite movie. Because to me, that movie has everything in it. Like it has everything: comedy, drama. It makes you think. You know, it's based on a book. You know, there's ties to Patrick Bateman in it. You know, and James Vanderbeek is an actor in it. So anything that James Vanderbeek is in, I'll watch. I don't care.
Right. So man, you travel 2.5 hours for training. Like that's insane. But it
Oh, it's
shows
not.
your passion.
Oh, I when I was younger, I moved from Lindsay to Richmond Hill in order to wrestle, and I lived in the spare room at my good friend's house that they let me just live in for free until they didn't. But like, I got a good 9 months of every week training 3 times a week, a good 9 months of that. And then I had to move back to Lindsay because I couldn't find a job that also let me go to wrestling school 3 times a week. So I got kicked out of where I was staying, and I had to move back to Lindsay. But my Nana and Papa were nice enough that they actually took me on Saturdays for the rest of that year and going on the next year and whatever. So I was able to still continue to go and all that, which is great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite referee?
My favorite referee of all time?
Yeah.
Okay, Scott Lee.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Followed closely by Evan Affleck.
Yeah. Vampire or werewolf?
Oh, fuck, werewolf. Yeah. I always considered myself a werewolf when I was a kid. I didn't get like I didn't consider myself a vampire, so to speak, but I always identified more with werewolves. So like I was like, yeah, if I was gonna be something, it would be that.
Favorite flavor of Monster?
Uh-oh. Uh Original. Yeah,
Really?
original green. Yeah. Everything else is just icing on a cake, But I
Yeah.
like plain cake as well, so.
I like the coffee one.
The coffee ones aren't bad. I'm not a fan. This is my cat Moxley. She's here too.
Nice. Your
Yes,
chain,
the coffee ones I was never a fan of.
your chain grappling is amazing.
Oh,
Have you fought much technical style matches?
whenever I get a chance to, I love it, and I go to New Beginnings at least once a week when I'm not wrestling, and I get to try out new things. I just tried a Muda lock, and my
Yeah.
bridge is getting really good,
Yeah.
and I reversed that Muda lock into like a reverse Muda lock thing, which is kind of
No,
cool.
it was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. So like I was a big fan of that, and like there's a couple other things. And like just getting into it is fun. And I like doing this game that we do at wrestling training sometimes, where we put a guy in the middle, and then everyone around has to pick a pin, like a pinning predicament, and the person in the middle has to take that pinning predicament. But
Uh,
the crutch of the whole game is that you can't repeat anything that's been done. So it's like if somebody does a schoolboy, you can't do a schoolboy for the rest of the time, but you
right.
do get one where you can like what is it, like you can repeat one time to keep yourself in the game, but you have
Yeah.
to do it again, then you're out.
That's tricky.
Yeah, and I think I've won twice, I think.
What are some of your favorite matches to watch?
Oh geez, specifically or just like the style or whatever?
Just whichever ones, man, like that make you inspired.
Oh, okay. Well, I watch a lot of 2000s TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's all these episodes are on YouTube, and like almost all of their pay-per-views are all on YouTube too. So I've just like, gone back and watched a bunch of impacts from like 2008, and like that kind of thing is awesome. And just whatever like death matches like happen, I like to watch, especially the big time ones, with the bigger names and whatnot, just to
Yeah.
you know just to know what I'm, measuring myself up against. I'm always one to compare myself. So, that's a problem that I have that I need to get over.
What are two foods you won't eat?
Oh, two foods I won't eat. Green peppers. I can't stand them. And what's another one that I won't eat? I won't eat olives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are two pizza toppings too, which is funny. But yeah, I can't stand either one of them.
What are some of the most embarrassing songs on your playlist?
Oh my gosh. I have like are you familiar with the movie Waiting?
Yes.
Okay, so I have the rap that they do
Oh, nice.
on that movie, Nick and T-Dog. I have the rap that they do as well as the rap that they do for the sequel, Still Waiting. I have those on my playlist.
Waiting was a great film.
It was. I will sing the praises of Waiting any day of the week.
Yeah. How have you dealt with mental health?
Oh, over the years, I haven't very well at all. But just recently, I started seeing a counselor once a week. She's been on vacation, so I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. But I'm going back next week. So I see a counselor, and I take medication now, and regular doctor visits and stuff like that. So I'm taking better care of myself now, and it's mostly because of my wife, essentially.
That's
Um,
good.
yeah.
Go, Jenny.
Like, pardon?
Go, Jenny.
Oh yeah. Like it's just I like to because I haven't taken care of myself a lot because I hadn't been aware of anything wrong with me. And only over the last few years have I been like actually diagnosed with ADHD and actually like you know uh figuring out that things in my life that I thought were my personality, they're just trauma responses.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So I'm trying to develop a personality again, and figure out things that I like and uh, things I don't like, and building boundaries and stuff like that, and knowing that I deserve to have boundaries is a big
Yep.
one, and deserving things is a big thing for me, mental health wise. It's I didn't grow up with a very supportive household, so I could go into detail, but
Yeah.
but like I don't know. It's just like I was discouraged more than encouraged, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I had a lot of negative reinforcement as opposed to positive
Right.
reinforcement. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that are weird for me, like accepting compliments
Yeah.
is weird for me. I can't it like I as much as I appreciate it, like I appreciate it as the day is long, but I can't necessarily feel the fuzzy feeling that it would be associated with hearing something nice about you, you know.
That's why I try to compliment you all the time.
I appreciate it. No, a lot of my friends are like that and stuff, and they make sure that they know that I'm good, or that I know that they think that I'm good,
Yeah.
which is great. It's valuable.
Like with me, I'm diagnosed schizophrenic and depression and anxiety, and I've kind of thrust myself out of my funk to go to the wrestling shows and
Right on.
fan cam, but it's draining on me just being around so many people.
Absolutely, and it's the same for me. Like, I dread some days the fact that I have a show to go to, knowing that there's going to be so much going on. But I love wrestling to the point where I am able to kind of block it out, especially if I know a lot of people that are going to be there. It's a comforting thing to have certain individuals or certain whatever at shows. So when I don't have that, it's definitely weird and awkward sometimes, but like I usually am able to find a corner with somebody that I relate to one way or another.
Yeah. How do you cope with your mental health?
Well, I drink a lot of tea, like honey lemon tea. It's like a calming thing that I read about or whatever. I got some right now actually in my TFC cup.
Nice.
Tim Hortons is my favorite. The Tim Hortons Honey Lemon. I'll buy them by the case for $5 over the counter. I don't care.
Nice.
But yeah, so I cope with it in a lot of different ways. I play a lot of Fallout 4. Um,
Yeah.
um, I like to make things like videos and stuff, highlight videos and whatever like that. And I'm currently making like 3 or 4 videos for Will and TFC right now, because I only do them like when I have the hyper focus, if you will,
Yeah.
because if I kind of try to do it when I'm not feeling like it, it's just trash. And like I feel as if I'm not giving my all to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't accept that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like,
That's OCD.
so I have to wait until I'm in the mood. But once I'm in the mood, I can like edit videos for like hours on end and come up with something nice. But like the thing that sucks though is the procrastination associated with ADHD. Like, what do they call it? The executive dysfunction is
Yeah.
absolutely a real thing, where you just want something done so badly, but you can't bring your body to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. So, who's your Mount Rushmore of deathmatch?
Oh shit. I answered
You've
this
got.
question for the Spooky Dust podcast, and
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be either similar or completely the same or maybe different, I'm not sure. But
Okay. We have 5.
I'll do one for now. Like that's me then, I'm doing one for me now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so all right. So it's gotta be legends, right? They gotta have one legend. So I'm gonna say Cactus Jack
Yeah.
over Terry Funk. A lot of
Ooh.
people will be mad, but I do love Terry Funk, but Cactus over Terry Funk if I only have one spot for a legend. Current guy would be Akira.
Yeah.
He's on there. A modern day legend would probably be um, uh, see, I'm juggling a couple in my brain right now for who gets the spot right now. A big contender would probably be Neil Diamond Cutter or Masada. But
Yeah.
Neil Diamond Cutter's the kind of guy who would say give it to Masada because he loves Masada,
Eh.
right? But
Yeah.
I'll give it to Neil Diamond Cutter because I believe that he deserves it. So yeah, Neil Diamond Cutter would be my number 3. Number 4 would be Matt Tremont because he just deserves the spot. He's the greatest American deathmatch guy of all time. He just is. You got to
Yeah.
give him the spot. And in terms of like posthumously and all that, I would say either Danny Havoc or Marcus Crane.
Right.
Definitely probably Danny Havoc over Marcus Crane, just because probably Marcus Crane would say probably, yo, give Danny Havoc that spot, not me. Like he probably would, just knowing what I kind of know about him based on what other people say. So he'd be that kind of guy. So I'm going to say Danny Havoc
Right.
posthumously.
I'd probably go with Abdullah Kobayashi,
Hell
Terry
yeah.
Terry Funk,
Oh,
Cactus Jack, Doctor Redacted,
ooh.
and Akira, like you said.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love the Doctor. I love me some Doctor. I got to meet him at King of the Kill too.
Oh, really?
That was great. Yeah, he's a great guy. I really do enjoy the Doctor's work.
So, what are some of your what's your like top 5 punk bands?
Top 5 punk bands. Oh my gosh. If I could look at my playlist right now, I'm on my phone, so I can't. But okay, so Screeching Weasels is on there. No Effects
Yeah.
for 2. Probably Black Flag for 3. 4 would probably be uh, Teenage Bottle Rocket. They're a little more pop punk, but I just really enjoy them. I haven't heard a song by them I don't like.
Right.
Right? And giving the last spot to somebody is hard. I'm gonna say Misfits. Even though a lot
Yeah.
of people would say they're goth or whatever, I'd still say Misfits.
No, they're punk.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what I say.
So Will is in the chat here, and he's like, "Tell us about your grandpa's rodeo career. What's that
Oh,
about?"
fuck. Oh wow. Okay, so my papa, I call him Papa. He's my mother's uh current husband, but not the husband that she was with in order to birth my mother. So he's not my grandfather by blood, but he's
Yeah,
just always been my grandfather. He's just always been there, right? And so the fact that he was a rodeo cowboy is pretty awesome.
that is pretty awesome.
Right? And not only was he a rodeo cowboy, he was a champion rodeo cowboy. He not only did bronc riding, but he also did calf roping and like I think the only thing he didn't do in the rodeo circuit was clown, I think.
Oh wow.
I do believe that that was it, but the bronc riding was his thing, and he, you know, when the guy's got to stay on for 8 seconds and all that, and avoid
Yep.
being, bucked off and all that, that was him, and he held
Mm,
national titles and whatever, right? Belt buckles and shit, right?
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome, right? And so like what ended up happening was he ended up hurting himself at one point, so he had to get out of it and whatever. But he won championships. He left when he was 15 years old. Left Orono, Ontario, and went all around the states and into Calgary and whatnot. He worked in Amarillo, Texas, for a
Oh
long
wow.
time. Yeah, 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 and worked ranches and whatnot, and he's got stories that he could tell stories till the cows come home.
Yeah,
And I could talk about him for hours, to be honest, but he's pretty much my biggest father figure in life and whatever. So all his stories actually coincide with wrestling a whole lot, in my opinion. A lot of the rodeo stuff and his experiences and whatnot, like they can be like linked to probably any kind of gig work like that. Probably if you're like a musician or whatever, right?
yeah,
Like it's probably a lot like that. But yeah, I relate everything back to wrestling. So every time he tells me a story or whatever, I'm always just like, that's incredible. Like, but a part of me is like, wow, he could have been like a wrestler, like
yeah.
that's killer.
That is.
Yeah.
Uh, so what's next for Kyle? What are your dreams and aspirations?
Oh my gosh. I guess a dream and an aspiration would be to go to Japan to wrestle, to be invited to Japan to wrestle,
That
very specifically. My wife doesn't like the idea of traveling to Japan, but I do. So I'll go with or without family support.
yeah,
I'll brave it alone if I must. But yeah, my wife pretty much goes with me everywhere I go, and she's always so supportive and stuff like that. And my friends too, like my good friend Ron, he comes to the shows that are anywhere close to here and everything, and gives me a ride 9 times out of 10 and whatnot. So, uh, but yeah, what's next for Kyle? What's my aspiration? I guess a match with Akira would be like something would be pretty amazing to have. Um, I
we can
believe
talk
that would
about
make
it.
me a better wrestler. I believe to have a match with Akira.
Yeah, I think it would be dope.
Yeah, like pink versus green. Like, how cool would that
And
be?
I keep posting it in the death match group, hoping somebody listens and
Oh,
signs that deal.
I do appreciate it. I see it and I do love it too. And I love that it's somebody other than me too, where I'm just like, oh, it's not just me, like asking.
Yeah. No, Kyle, you have the skills, man. You could do it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And even if it went down to technical grappling,
Mm.
I think you have Akira beat.
Mm. I don't know about beat, but I'm definitely willing to go toe to toe, even with or without weapons. Like I want to do everything. Like I've been working on my bridges just because I see Akira do that a whole lot, and I'm just like, you
Yeah.
know what? How cool would it be if he busts out these cool bridges and whatnot, and these acrobatic kind of maneuvers, and then it's like, oh my gosh, Kyle can do it too.
Yeah.
Like who knew? Like that's so crazy.
Do a motor lock with a fluorescent tube.
Oh yeah, and that's crazy because I've seen him do it with other things. I think I've done it with a tack bat or like a barbed wire wrapped instrument of some sort. But
Yeah,
like yeah, like I've seen him do the Moodalok and whatnot. I think my reverse Moodalok would be kind of cool
yeah,
in order to
yeah.
show him. You know, it's like not only can I do what you do cool as well,
And I can do
but
it
like I
better.
can also innovate it and whatever too, make it my own, right?
That's right. Well, thank you, Kyle.
Oh, no worries, brother. Is there anything else you want to know?
No, you've been a gem. I don't know what else to ask you. I've been through all my questions.
Oh, cool, cool. Right on, right on, right on. Well, I'll ask you one then. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. What match of mine have you enjoyed the most, whether watching live or watching like on YouTube or whatever?
Without a doubt, the death match with Case and Riley.
Oh, cool.
Just because you put him out of his era or out of his element, but
Mm.
he still shined through.
Mm.
And your recent battle with Neil Diamond Cutter was just fucking
Oh.
insane.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that too. I'm really proud of the match with Kaysen, and he went in that with like the biggest balls I've ever seen on a human being. And
Yeah,
he, went, I hate to say it again, but he went balls to the wall. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he went for it. And I'll always respect and love Kaysen for that, and other reasons too, especially his personality, just being a
yeah.
human being. He's a great guy. I
Yeah,
watched your interview with him. I thought it was great, and I do appreciate the 5 minutes you spent talking about how cool I am.
well, yeah, Kyle, you are, man. You're fucking awesome. You have Jin Kasai goggles now. Like, use them.
Yes, yes, and I plan to. Right now, Kenny's wearing them right now. Here, check this out.
Oh,
Kenny
nice.
from South Park there.
Eh,
Kenny from South Park's wearing them. But yeah, I'm gonna wear them to every death match, and they're gonna be my good luck charm from Neil.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Hell yeah, yeah,
And
and I
your
love
blood
I
on the
love the
fur,
fact that I have them. Sorry, what?
your blood on the fur title defenses have all
Oh.
been great too.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm proud of all of them, and I'm glad that I got to be in there with guys like Amato and Wade and
Yeah,
and Case, and to be able to bring the blood on the fur to another promotion and defend it against Kaysen was really cool.
yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm very proud of everything I do with that belt. I genuinely love that blood on the fur title
Oh,
uh,
we got
more
we
than
got
most things in my entire career. I genuinely love it.
we got one more question from Sam. Are you
Okay.
gonna are you gonna dye your beard green too? And then also I'll add to it. Have you dyed your pubes?
Yeah, I actually wear a merkin. I wear a pube toupee.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, no. The Joker is a big inspiration for the whole green hair thing, and of course,
Yeah,
Green Phantom is, and and certain other things. I just love the green hair, and I can't get rid of it. But the one thing I won't do is the beard because that's Phantom's thing, and I can't
yeah,
steal that from Phantom because I've stolen enough from Phantom, and I don't need to steal something else from
yeah.
him.
I saw
I've
Phantom without his
stolen enough
mask
from the
on.
Green Phantom.
I saw Phantom without his mask on, and he just tripped me out.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to comment on that. I will say that ridiculously handsome man, even with the
Yeah,
green beard. Like I'm not going to describe him because that would be blasphemous. The
no, but
fact of anybody the fact
he's
of
like
anybody ever getting to see the Green Phantom without his mask on, the idea of describing his real face to somebody just feels blasphemous to me, and I could never do that. Not a day in my life.
I can do it in 10 seconds. He's basically like Rey Mysterio under the mask. He's a pretty boy.
Ridiculously handsome man, yes.
Yeah.
One day I hope to grow up to be half as handsome as he is.
Oh, you're already there, bro.
I appreciate you.
The teeth don't even matter. Like, look at Shane McGowan. He had horrible teeth, and he's still saying great punk rock.
I feel that. No, I've honestly been given shit for my teeth my entire life. Basically, when I was a kid, I didn't like taking care of my teeth. I just didn't. I didn't like brushing them. I didn't like doing any of that. And
Yeah,
it was part of my ADHD. Had no idea, but I read up on it. And apparently, this is a big issue sometimes for people with ADHD, especially undiagnosed people. Is
yeah.
you just don't feel like taking care of your teeth. And not only that, I got a battery tossed at them when I was a kid by a bigger kid, right? He was throwing a
Mm,
battery at a guy, and I got in the way, and it actually broke my teeth off, and I had to get them replaced. So the one that's missing is either the real one that wasn't replaced, or this one is the one that was replaced. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, but it would be really funny if like money was wasted when I was a child only to, get it knocked out when I was an adult.
yeah. I only have 3 teeth in my skull because I had a seizure in the bathtub and knocked all my teeth out mostly.
Wow.
Yeah. So
No way.
I've been through a whole year full of like root canals and stuff trying to save the teeth, and then I had to get
Wow.
dentures on top. So that's why I talk of a speech impediment, sort of.
Oh my gosh, I never would have guessed, bro. That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's mad respect though. That's incredible, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
It
Yes, my
stopped.
cat is very curious as to what's going on right now.
That's good. Animal curiosity.
Yeah. Well, you asked me before how I deal with my mental health or whatever. That's a big thing too, is having a cat or having a plant. You know what I mean? Something
Yeah.
alive that you have to take care of. You know what I mean? It really does kind of give you, a reason to get up in the morning and everything. If nothing else, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can get up to give your cat a treat.
What are your top 5 movies?
Movies, okay. Rules of Attraction for sure. Detroit Rock City is a big one for me. I really do like that one. Um, let me see. I like so many movies, dude.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street is a big one for me. I really do love Freddy Krueger and Robert Englund, him specifically. I'll watch anything with him in it. So, um, what else? Jeez. Honestly, I'm looking around being like, I probably have like a poster up on the wall or whatever, but I have a huge DVD collection, huge movie collection. I got okay, so Mallrats is in there because Kevin Smith, and
Yeah.
that's the best one. That's the
Yeah.
best Kevin Smith movie. Now I'm just thinking of my favorite directors, and I'm like, what's my favorite one that they've done?
I'm glad I stumped you.
Pardon?
I'm glad I stumped you.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Like the biggest thing to do to stump me is to ask me what my favorite of something is, because like chances are, if I have even one, I have like 15 others, bro, and I
What's
couldn't
your
even name them.
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Jeez. Um, I gotta go with Swiss, man. Swiss is just like the number one cheese.
Yeah,
If you can get Swiss on anything, it's the best part of that thing.
that's true.
Like a Reuben sandwich. Like this one place near me does this awesome Reuben sandwich. Shout out Queen's Bistro. Does the stick Reuben sandwich with Swiss cheese, dude? It's awesome.
Uh, that sounds like Teddy's over here.
Oh, I've heard of Teddy's. Yes, I must go in Oshawa. I haven't been,
Yeah, it's
but I've
quite the
heard about it.
establishment.
That's what I keep hearing. It's quite the establishment. Yes.
But yeah, man, thank you for joining me. This has been special.
Oh, no worries, brother. And I'll do it again if you want me to. I don't mind. I love talking to you, and you're a great guy. I love seeing you everywhere. You're awesome,
Likewise,
dude.
likewise. I love you. I can't wait till you get signed to a multi-year deal or you go to
You're
Big
too
Japan.
kind, dude.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. I'd say within 5 years, we'll see you in Japan.
Oh, all right. I'll set a timer. 5 years from now, I gotta do it. And if I do, then you won the bet. How's that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You
Right on, bro.
you get me a Rivera jacket.
If I'm lucky enough to touch a Ribera jacket in my entire life, I'll make sure that if I end up with one, you get at least a bunch of pictures with it. How's that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right on. It's a deal.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh no, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I don't know how to